Before men, before the oil wars that made headlines, before the world knew the Niger Delta as a battlefield, there was a man, a 32-year-old chemistry student who dared to declare war on an entire nation. His name was Isaac Adaka Boro. And in 1966, he did something that would echo through Nigerian history forever. This is the story. Picture Nigeria in the 1960s, a young nation drowning in oil wealth, but that wealth had an address, the Niger Delta. And the people living there, they were watching strangers pump liquid gold from their backyard while their grandmothers still farmed just to eat. Isaac Adaka Boro was an Ijaw man who burned with rage at this injustice. A brilliant mind studying chemistry at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, but his real education was in oppression. This wasn't just anger, this was calculated fury. Boro tried the system. He became a teacher, joined the Nigerian police, even made it to the university as student union president. But every path led to the same dead end. The fishing industry that should have been in their rivers was 80 miles inland. The boatyard for their waterways was 100 miles away in Enugu. Every job in the oil field given to outsiders. So Boro made a choice that would define his legacy forever. He dropped out of the university and went to war. In 1966, Boro tried to win international support. He went to Ghana and even tried the Cuban embassy, inspired by Fidel Castro's revolution, but the doors were slammed in his face. But Boro didn't need Cuba. He had something more powerful, young men with nothing left to lose. In the creeks of Taylor Creek, he formed the Niger Delta Volunteer Force with two allies, Samuel Owonaru and Nottingham Dick. They built an army from scratch, 150 men divided into 3 divisions, trained in firearms and explosives. February 23, 1966, the day changed everything. They struck like lightning, police stations raided, pipelines blown, officers kidnapped, and then the declaration that sent shockwaves through Nigeria. The Niger Delta was now an independent republic. The revolution lasted 12 days. 12 days that shook a nation. Boro stood trial for treason. 9 counts. The verdict, death by hanging. But here is where the story takes an impossible turn. Nigeria erupted into civil war in 1967. Guess who enlisted to fight for the very government they had rebelled against? Isaac Boro. The man who declared independence from Nigeria died fighting for Nigeria. May 17, 1968, a bullet found him on the battlefield. He was just 32 years old. His wife was pregnant with a daughter he would never meet. Today, when militants shut down oil production in the Niger Delta, when international headlines scream about resource war, when same grievances Boro fought for still echoes through the creek, they are walking in footsteps carved by a chemistry student who refused to accept injustice. Isaac Boro lies buried in Lagos, far from his beloved Delta, but his revolution, that never died. He showed that ordinary people could challenge extraordinary powers. That 12 days of courage could write chapters in history books. The question isn't whether Boro succeeded or failed. The question is, what would you have done? If the story moved you, hit the like and follow button. Nigerian history has more heroes you've never heard of, and their stories deserve to be told. What do you think? Was Boro a freedom fighter or a rebel? Let me know in the comments.